Welcome to the Master Cars Pro channel. Today we'll talk about the problems and weaknesses of Renault Megane. With so many Meganes for sales, there's no reason to settle for an example that hasn't been well maintained. A full service history is one good indication of this, but also check the body panels for scratches, dents, or mismatched paintwork, and ensure the tires have a decent amount of tread on them and are from a known brand. After all, if the previous owner has skimmed on tires, they might also have neglected fixing other problems. There have been a handful of recalls for the third generation Megane, most notably to do with potentially faulty airbags and power steering on cars built up to 2011. Additionally, braking performance on later Meganes could be affected if work isn't carried out to the brake vacuum pump. If you contact a Renault dealer with the car's registration number, they can tell you if any necessary recall work has been carried out. The Megane hasn't always enjoyed the best reputation for reliability, but this third generation model was a vast improvement on its predecessors. That said, some of the interior plastics can still scratch easily, so ensure they don't look too scruffy, and test all of the electrical equipment work as it should. If you're after an automatic gearbox, there's a choice of CVT, torque converter, or EDC dual clutch units depending on the age of the car and what engine is powering it, so it's worth trying a couple to see which you prefer. However, keep in mind that both the CVT and torque converter gearboxes seem to have more than their fair share of problems. The diesel particulate filter that's fitted to some versions of the 1.5-liter DCI has been known to clog if the car isn't taken on regular long runs, so unless that describes your style of driving, you'll be better off with a petrol engine. While Renault didn't manage a top half finish in the 2017 What Car reliability survey, it's worth noting that the Megane itself did pretty well, scoring a solid 83% overall. That suggests that it should be a pretty dependable buy. In terms of engines, unless you need the longer range from a tank of fuel that comes with a diesel would lean towards petrol power. The 1.2 liter TCE is tempting here, but in reality the vast majority of Meganes are fitted with the 1.6 liter VVT unit, making it the logical choice. Renault offered a frankly bewildering number of trim levels over the Megane's lifetime, as well as numerous special editions such as the iMusic Night Edition and Limited, all of which can represent great value on the used market. Even entry-level extreme models, later called Generation, are fitted with air conditioning, a CD player, and electronic stability control, so are hardly sparsely equipped. Features such as alloy wheels, Bluetooth, and USB connectivity can be found on most models about this, and a healthy supply of cars also include sat-nav denoted by nav or TomTom in the trim name, rather than looking at a particular spec level. Therefore, our advice when it comes to the Megane is to search based on engine and mileage, then choose a model with your preferred options. You can't talk about the family car market without mentioning the Volkswagen Golf, but while it might have a more upmarket image than the Megane, you'll pay a lot more for a car of an equivalent age, specification, power output, and mileage. Same is true, albeit to a lesser extent of the Ford Focus, although opting for one of these over the Renault will also buy you a more involving driving experience and much sharper steering response. Well, if you are the owner of this car, then please describe the problems that you had to face during the operation of the car. Perhaps it is your feedback that'll help viewers when choosing a car. That's it for today. Thanks everyone for attention. It isn't much work for you to subscribe to the channel. See you soon.